Have you ever wondered why your muscles feel weaker as you age, even if you eat well and try to stay active? What if I told you that just one simple food, eaten daily, could help seniors like you regain strength, stand tall, and reduce the risk of dangerous falls? When I turned 65, I started noticing something I hadn't expected. Simple things, like getting out of a chair or carrying groceries, felt harder than they used to. I wasn't sick, but I felt weaker. And I kept asking myself, why? If you're a senior and you've been feeling the same, like your muscles are shrinking no matter what you do, you're not alone. This video is for you. We're going to talk about something called sarcopenia. It's the natural muscle loss that happens as we age. But here's the good news. Science shows that you can regain muscle, even regain muscle after 60 naturally, by making one simple change to your daily diet. And no, it doesn't involve expensive supplements or gym memberships. In this video, I'll share the nutrient-rich food that's helping seniors just like you stay strong, stay steady, and feel more in control of their bodies again. Before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you or someone you love struggled with getting weaker as you age? Let me know in the comments below. You're not alone. And if you know someone who needs this information, share this video with them. You could change their life. Also, if you stay till the end, I'll share a free gift, a guide with over 200 fast and easy plant-based recipes that you can make in under 30 minutes using ingredients you already have. Now let's get into what your body truly needs, and how just one food can make a difference. Let's start with a simple truth. Losing muscle isn't just about getting old. It's about losing strength, balance, and independence. That's something no one wants to talk about, but every senior feels it. When I first noticed my legs shaking as I climbed stairs, I thought I was just tired. But over time, I realized it was something deeper. Doctors call this muscle loss sarcopenia. It usually begins quietly in your 50s and speeds up after age 60. In fact, research shows that we lose up to 5% of muscle mass every decade after 30. That adds up quickly. You might not notice it at first. Maybe your clothes feel a bit looser. Maybe you can't lift things the way you used to. But deep down, something changes. And that's what worried me most. As our muscle fades, our body loses stability. That's why many seniors start to trip more or feel wobbly. Some even stop going for walks because they don't feel safe. But here's the good news. This isn't permanent. You can regain muscle. Even better, you can regain muscle after 60 naturally, without pills or hard workouts. It starts with understanding your body's needs. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders. Seniors actually need more protein than younger people, but most of us don't get enough. And not just any protein. Think of muscle like a savings account. If you don't keep making deposits with the right nutrients, it slowly disappears. That's why this video is focused on one food that makes all the difference. I'll get to it soon. But first, I want to explain why this really matters. I once met a man in his 70s who had stopped walking around the block. He felt weak and unsteady. But after making one simple change to his diet, adding a small serving of a special nutrient-rich food each day, he began feeling stronger in just a few weeks. That change helped him walk, garden, and even dance again. This is not about chasing youth. This is about staying active, independent, and enjoying your life with less fear. So if you've been feeling tired, unsteady, or just not like yourself, don't blame your age. Let's look at what your body is really asking for, and give it the strength to bounce back. Now, let's move to the second key point, and talk about the exact food that's been helping thousands of seniors rebuild their strength safely and naturally. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of collagen-rich bone broth? If not, don't worry. Most people think it's just an old-fashioned soup. But for seniors like us, it might be one of the best-kept secrets for restoring strength. When I was growing up, my grandmother made bone broth every week. Back then, it was just a warm comfort food. But now I understand why it helped her stay active well into her 80s. Here's what makes bone broth so powerful. First, it's packed with collagen and amino acids, the building blocks your muscles need to repair and grow. As we age, our body makes less collagen. That's one reason why joints ache and skin sags. But collagen also affects muscle recovery. Second, bone broth is incredibly easy to digest. That's important because many seniors have trouble absorbing nutrients from solid foods. With bone broth, your body gets what it needs, without overworking your stomach. Third, it contains glycine and proline, which support your connective tissue and muscle flexibility. And if you've ever felt stiff when getting out of bed, you know how valuable that can be. I started drinking a small cup of homemade bone broth every evening. Nothing fancy. Just simmered bones, a little vinegar, and vegetables. After a few weeks, I noticed I wasn't as stiff in the morning. My knees hurt less. I even started walking longer distances without needing a break. Now, I'm not saying this is a miracle. But it's a natural solution that supports your body in the right way. And here's a bonus. Bone broth also helps improve sleep, gut health, and even mood. All of these things connect to how strong and steady we feel each day. If making bone broth from scratch sounds like too much, don't worry. There are now high-quality, low-sodium bone broth powders and ready-made versions you can find at most grocery stores. The important part is this: make it a daily habit. Even a small serving, just half a cup, can make a big difference over time. It's one of the simplest ways to regain muscle after 60 naturally, right in your own kitchen. And yes, this is just one part of the puzzle. But it's a piece that many seniors are missing, and it might be the piece you've been looking for. So now that you know what to include, let's talk about what to avoid. Because sometimes, the foods we trust most are the ones silently stealing our strength. Let me be honest with you. I used to think I was eating healthy. Whole wheat toast. A glass of orange juice. Low-fat yogurt. That was my breakfast for years. But I didn't realize these healthy choices were actually holding me back. If you're over 60 and trying to regain muscle naturally, there are a few foods that might be secretly weakening your muscles. Let's go through them together. First, processed grains. Things like white bread, boxed cereals, even so-called healthy crackers. These foods break down into sugar fast. That sugar spikes your insulin, and when insulin is high for too long, your body stores fat instead of building muscle. Not good. Second, sugary drinks, and yes, even fruit juice. A lot of seniors drink orange juice thinking it's full of vitamins. But it's mostly sugar. Too much sugar leads to inflammation, and that slows down your muscle recovery and joint function. Third, low-protein meals. This is a big one. Many older adults eat meals that are rich in carbs but low in quality protein. Without enough protein, your muscles can't rebuild, no matter how much you walk or stretch. Your body needs fuel. Fourth, low-fat foods. I know we were told for decades that fat is bad. But the truth is, healthy fats from foods like avocados, olive oil, nuts, and seeds actually help your body absorb nutrients and support hormones that protect your muscles. I once helped a neighbor, she's in her 70s, review her daily meals. When we made just 3 small changes, she told me, "I feel like I have more energy in my legs already." Here's what she did. Swapped cereal for eggs and sautéed greens. Replaced orange juice with warm lemon water. Added a handful of almonds with her lunch. Simple, right? But powerful. That's why knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to include. You don't have to give up all your favorites. Just make smarter swaps. And if you're not sure where to start, begin with breakfast. That's when your muscles are most hungry for nutrients. Fuel them right, and you'll feel the difference in your strength, your balance, and even your confidence. Now, we've talked about nutrients, about what to eat and what not to eat. But what about your daily habits? In the next part, let's go over one simple daily routine that could transform your strength in just minutes a day. Let's face it. Most seniors don't want to spend hours in a gym. I don't either. But I've learned something over the years: consistency beats intensity. That means you don't need heavy weights or fancy machines. Just 7 minutes a day done right, can wake up your muscles, improve circulation, and build strength that lasts. I started this routine a few years ago. I was recovering from a fall and didn't want to feel weak anymore. I wanted to take back control of my body. Here's the simple routine I still do every morning. 1. Seated leg extension. Sit in a sturdy chair. Straighten one leg out slowly, hold for 2 seconds, then lower it. Do this 10 times per leg. This helps strengthen your thighs and protect your knees. 2. Wall push-up. Stand facing a wall, arms out, palms flat. Slowly bend your elbows, bringing your nose close to the wall, then push back. Start with 10 reps. Great for your arms, chest, and posture. 3. Toe raises. Hold the back of a chair. Lift your heels so you're standing on your toes. Hold for a second, then lower. Do 15 reps. This helps with balance and strengthens your calves. 4. Shoulder rolls and neck circles. Gentle movements to release tension and improve mobility. These are especially helpful after sleeping or sitting for a long time. 5. Deep breathing with arm lift. Inhale while raising your arms overhead, exhale while lowering. Repeat 5 times. This helps with oxygen flow and resets your nervous system. That's it. Just 7 minutes. I even do it while the kettle's boiling. Now, the key isn't just doing it once. The magic is in doing it every single day. I've seen neighbors who could barely get up off the couch build their strength back, not with pills or gym memberships, but with a chair, a wall, and a little determination. Pair this daily movement with the muscle-building foods we talked about earlier, and you've got a real path to regaining strength naturally. And don't forget, the goal isn't perfection. It's progress. The next thing I want to share with you is a simple bedtime trick I learned that helps your muscles recover while you sleep. Yes, even your sleep matters. Let's talk about that next. Let me ask you something. Have you ever gone to bed exhausted, but still wake up feeling weak, stiff, or sore? That used to happen to me all the time. I thought sleeping more would fix it. But no. What I discovered is that quality sleep matters more than just sleeping long hours. And for seniors, poor sleep can actually speed up muscle loss. So here's a trick I started doing, and it changed everything. Every night, 30 minutes before bed, I eat a small portion of a tryptophan-rich food. This can be a boiled egg, some cottage cheese, or even a banana with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Why? Tryptophan helps your body produce melatonin and growth hormone, two things you need to sleep deeper and repair muscle overnight. And no, you don't need a huge meal. Just a light snack, enough to tell your brain, It's time to rest and rebuild. Next, I do leg elevation for 10 minutes. I lie on my bed and prop my legs up on 2 pillows. This helps improve blood flow back to the heart and reduces leg swelling. After that, I take 5 slow deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. I close my eyes and think of 3 things I'm grateful for: my health, my family, and the fact that I'm still here. That calms my nervous system. And I sleep deeper. Every time. You see, your body heals when you sleep. That's when muscles are repaired. That's when your body resets. So don't skip this. It's not just about what you do during the day. Nighttime is when the real transformation happens. Try this routine tonight. Just once. You might wake up tomorrow feeling just a little stronger, a little more hopeful, and that's a big win. Now, let's bring it all together. You've made it to the end, and that tells me one thing. You care about your health. You want to feel stronger. And you're willing to take simple steps to get there. So let's recap the 5 natural ways to rebuild strength and fight age-related muscle loss. First, you discovered the power of protein in the anti-sarcopenia plate. Then we explored the overlooked vitamin K2, hiding in simple fermented foods. You learned how walking, just 10 minutes, can protect your muscles and your heart. You saw how turmeric and black pepper together could be your secret weapon against inflammation. And finally, you got a nighttime routine that helps your body rest, rebuild, and wake up stronger. Now, don't feel like you have to do all 5 at once. Start with just 1. Maybe try the protein breakfast tomorrow. Or walk a little today. Small steps matter. You're not too old. It's not too late. And your body is still listening. Stay strong, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.